morning, guys. It's Josh back with JF Trading. Hope all is well. Happy Friday. This is the last video of the week. Hope the week's been a good one for you guys. It's been okay for me. Haven't been doing too much trading. Haven't been able to really identify any great opportunities. But real quick, gonna keep the video short. Gonna run through a couple of names, a couple of stock twits, bag holder names for all you shills out there. But first, let's run through Apple. If you guys can see, Apple's been strong for the last couple of years, a year almost, let's say. We're trading above a number of key levels. If you guys have kept up with my videos, you're aware that it just broke through the 50 and 161.8 level on some pretty significant volume. So that's a good sign that the stock is going to trade higher. They also have a couple of releases coming out this year, or a couple months, I should say, over the next few months, with the iPhone and a couple of new products with the watch, and then I think a new computer. So there's a lot of upside for Apple still, in my opinion. A couple of big catalysts to send the stock price even higher. You guys all know the deal, though. It's Apple. It's a stock. It's a cult stock. You know what I mean? It's got quite the following. Probably not the best stock to be shorting, just because of the interest to the upside. But hey, man, keep an eye on it. Let's see where we trade from here. The next relevant level would be anywhere maybe $15, $10 higher. So let's see how far this thing extends. Let's go through some stock twits names so I can see if I can piss off anyone on stock twits. This is Trade Desk Inc. They are a technology platform for ad buyers. Pretty sure it offers like agencies and aggregators and advertisers technology to maintain, manage, and display, social media and mobile and video advertising campaigns. They recently IPO'd. That's Endry. He's the pizza guy. But as you can see, the stock IPO'd, around $28. Been trading pretty flat, pretty sideways, and on the second earnings announcement, we had the first big run. So I'm willing to bet you that the volume profile is within this range right here. Let's see if I'm right. I probably am. So we got, wow, exactly. So we had an accumulation around the 29.30 level, and it's just off to the races from there. We're actually trading up above 50, I believe, this morning. Look at that. Woo. So just trading flat, slowly trending higher, and then boom, we're opening up above the high here. So this is going to be an interesting day in this stock. It's going to be definitely some interest on the street. A lot of traders are going to notice the stock. It's up pretty drastically. It's holding its gains around the $50 level. And the $50 level is a very psychological level as well. So definitely something to keep an eye on. Let's go AKTX, which is also another stock tweets, stock twats, whatever you want to call them. This has been an interesting stock. It is not really a trader. This is kind of a bag holder stock, kind of like, they cure babies with some sort of disease. Let's buy it, and hopefully the FDA will approve their drug, and the stock will go up tenfold. Most of the times that doesn't happen. Most of the time the stock just ends up reverse splitting, and they use the share volumes for money and capital, and they slowly just run the company out of business. Never a good sign when you see a stock like this. It just literally trades sideways and pop up on no volume, and then trade sideways, pop off, no volume. So this is definitely not a stock that I follow, but it's trending on stock twits, so I figured I'd cover for all the bag holders out there. They are a clinical stage biopharm company that's focused on the development and commercialization of innovative therapeutics to treat orphan, autoimmune, and inflammatory diseases. So these guys are splitting the atom. They're freaking rocket scientists, so you got to give it to them. I respect the business, but hate the stock. So keep an eye out for that. Next, let's jump into SGMO. SGMO, Sangamo Therapeutics. What do? They research and develop transcription factors in the regulation of genes. So these are DNA splicers. This is an interesting stock, an interesting company. So if you can see on the volume profile, we've been accumulating over the last couple of months, even last year and a half, I'd say. So it's good. I definitely like the sign that we've been accumulating here at this base, and then we've gotten a pop. We got a pop, I believe it was yesterday. Let's see where we're at this morning. So we're holding it. We're trading higher as well. So that's a good sign, in my opinion, that the accumulation phase has moved on, and we are now into the running phase. So all of the appropriate institutional investors who needed the shares got the shares. So now we're at the point where they advertise and they try to push the stock even higher so they can sell for a profit. It's exactly what happens always. That's what the research analysts do. They just promote stocks that the companies are in on, and then once they get to a certain level, they dump them. So this is an interesting level. If we can get above the $8, I think that would be a great sign. There's definitely going to be some resistance around that level, and then even the $10 level, which is also another big psychological whole number. So let's see how far we trade above that. The last stock I wanted to cover was MT. It's also trending this morning. I believe it's higher. For anyone that's not aware, this is a ADR. It's trading lower, excuse me. It's trading lower by a little bit. This was actually a stock that I wasn't actually allowed to trade just due to some sort of loophole in the regulation. There's a lot of weird taxes associated with this stock. I believe it's based out of France, so it's an ADR based out of France. And whenever you trade this stock, there's an excise tax that's due on the speculation of these shares. So I remember I actually got into a position once, and my boss yelled at me because the firm apparently had to pay a lot of money in taxes because I got 10 or 15,000 shares long or short, I can't remember. But I ended up getting in trouble because I didn't know that this was a stock you can't trade. So you always got to make sure you read your broker's notifications, figure out what stocks they allow, which stocks they don't allow. You don't want to get yourself into a pickle like I did. But real quick before we go, the SPYs are at the all-time highs for the most part. We had the doji day yesterday. We're trading higher towards the top of the range for the whole day. So let's see where the markets take us today, guys. It's Friday. I don't really expect too much action. But that being said, anything can happen. We could definitely get a pop towards the upside, to the buy side, or we could sell off and continue lower. Let's figure it out from there. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys have a great weekend. If I said anything wrong, please comment down below. If not, I would also like for you to comment some stocks. Would love to cover them for you guys. Best of luck today. Sit on your hands. Don't be going too big. And good luck trading, guys. Build the wall. Lock her up.